Hi there. So what I'm going to show you how to do today is how to create a more organized way to display information to students in Google Classroom by using the Classwork tab at the top. Just to give you a little bit of background of why I'm doing this, when we were in the physical building at TJ, what I would do for my students is I would post things right on Google Classroom, and then I would, just tell them in class that it's there, and they could just go ahead and get it. Well, now that things are a little bit different, what I've done is I've created a classroom for my students where everyone is going to be. And so what I decided I wanted to do was create like folders, like almost like a website, so that the students could just go on there and find things by topic rather than scrolling through and looking and looking and looking. So the way you want to do that, instead of using the stream to post, if you go to Classwork, what you can do is you can create these topics, and those are kind of like big headings that you can post things under. So if let's just say I wanted to create two different topics for my classroom. So my students might be learning rational functions. So I'll create that topic, and something else they might be learning. Again, I'm going to create, and then I'm going to topic. They might be learning polynomial functions. And as you'll notice, it creates these two big topics. And then over on the left-hand side, which is really nice, it creates kind of like a table of contents. So I'm going to just add one more just to make sure you have that. So if you click Create, and you're going to go down to Topic, and notice that I'm underneath the Classwork tab. And when I click Topic, I can add something else. So radical expressions. Okay. Now notice it's putting them in order from the first one that I typed to the last one that I typed. If you want to put them in a different order, you can go over here to the three little dots on the right, and you can move them up or down. So I click the three little dots, and maybe I want to move this one up, and that puts them in alphabetical order if you want to do that. So you have to physically do it. It's not going to put them in alphabetical order for you. If you want to take the time before you start entering them to put them in alphabetical order so you don't have to worry about moving them around, you can do that. Just type them in that order. So let's say I want to add something to the polynomial functions topic. So what I would do is I would click Create, and I have some options as to what I can add. I can add an assignment, I can add a quiz assignment, I can add a question. What I'm going to show you how to do today is just add some material. So let's say that I have worksheets that I want to put basically underneath this topic, or I kind of think of it as a folder. But what I can do is I can go ahead and click Material, and I think, let's see, which one am I putting this under? Sorry, I put this under polynomials. Okay, so Create, and then Material, and then I'm going to put Polynomial Worksheet for, and I'll just make up a date, 0331. Okay, I could put a description here if I wanted, like, hey, this is due on such and such date, or just do the odds, whatever you want. And you could either create it right now if you wanted to, or if you already have it created and it's in your Google Drive, you could just go ahead and click Add, and then go to your Google Drive, and then just find that. So I made just a fake Google Doc right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click it, and that's going to add it to this post. Now, the only other thing you have to remember to do is where it says topic, you have to put it under the correct topic. So obviously I want this under polynomial functions. So I'm going to go ahead over here and click this. I want all my students to see it, but what you can do is you can check some students, like let's say, no one had trouble with this except for, we'll say, Ava. I could uncheck all my students by clicking up here, and then just send that out to Ava if I wanted to. But I'm going to leave it checked for all of my students, and I'm going to go ahead and click Post. And what that's going to do is it's going to put that material under that topic. So if I get, 30, 40, 50 things that I'm posting here, students can always go over to the left-hand side and just search for whatever they need. You can also, put them under different topics. So I think I have, those are my dogs. They're playing. I know it sounds terrible. I'm going to go ahead and show you one more time. I call that the beagle alarm, and it was going off. I'll show you how to add a video or something like that. So let's say I want the students to watch a video on rational functions. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click add. And now this time I can go right to YouTube. I just click the YouTube. And if I know the video's URL, I can go ahead and click URL and paste it in there. But let's say I want to search for one. Rational functions. You can go ahead and search. And let's just go ahead and click on this one. Maybe they want to graph rational functions. And I can go ahead and click add. And now I've added a video. Now don't forget, you have to go over to the topic and you have to select the correct topic and go ahead and click post. And notice it'll be down here underneath that resource. And you can continue doing this, and it makes your Google Classroom a little more like a website with tabs than just scrolling through like countless amounts of information. Hope that helps.